Hi, we're Nick and Tyler, and we live in a van.
Welcome to New Hampshire. I'm not really sure if you can hear me. We decided to stop before, like where we're staying tonight. We decided to stop and grab some food, and so we're at this like really fun little pizza spot. So let me just show you really quick what our view is, like what we're seeing right now. So as you can see, this is Nick, and you just look over, and there's the two pizzas.
This is called the Flatbread Company.
We're in North Conway, New Hampshire. Okay, first thing we got was just some like cheesy bread basically. It's called cheese and herb. There's no like tomato sauce on it, so it really is just like cheesy bread basically. It's literally so hot because it just came out of the oven, but Nick's gonna try it for us. That's not even the cheesy part, so how's the crust?
Delicate.
Is it good?
It's good. It's like really soft. The inside is really like soft, and the outside is like a perfect amount of crunch.
All right, now he's gonna take a bite with the cheese. And this is the pepperoni we just got. All right, how was it with the cheese?
It's pretty good. It's not as like herby as I thought. Like I think when I think of herbs, I think of like more salt, and it definitely has the herbs, but I just feel like it lacks salt.
Okay, Nick, tell the people, how was it? The pepperoni, this one actually has tomato sauce on it. This one does not. What's the verdict?
I think I personally prefer the tomato sauce, obviously. We've had a lot of pasta that like just tastes like really vibrant, like fresh tomatoes, and that's how the tomato sauce on this pizza tastes. So with everything together and all the herbs and stuff, it's so good. What'd you think?
Honestly, both of these pizzas are really great. I'm like definitely a like thin crust gal, and Nick typically isn't, but it's really well cooked. Very thin. The crust is like phenomenal though, because it's like a little bit fluffy and there's like enough like at the top that like you definitely feel the crust. So I love it. I'm like very impressed with this pizza place. Okay, we're out of the restaurant. There was a spot right next to it that sold exotic jerky.
It's literally called the Jerky Hut.
And so Nick decided to get kangaroo jerky to try it. It was $2.75. And fun fact, they do not have sales tax here, so that was great. Okay, Nick, try it and tell the people how it is. We've tried alligator jerky. We've tried
elk,
jerky.
Buffalo. That's pretty good.
Do you like it?
Guys, I almost went the wrong way. I like it. I'm trying to think of how it tastes. I think sometimes it's hard with these like exotic jerky because the meat is so rare that they fill it with pork, so it just kind of like tastes like pork.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I mean, like when we had gator, you could taste like the gator because
There's so much
it's like
gator.
a little bit softer,
Yeah.
but the rest of it is like pork. So unless you get like beef jerky, it all pretty much tastes
The
somewhat
same.
the same. Beef or elk jerky. I don't know. That's good.
So would you say kangaroo jerky is worth it?
Yeah, try it.
Just for
Why
the
not?
experience. New Hampshire, giving us all new experiences.
So, we just had a little visit from our boondocker hosts. They gave us this little thing because we were their 100th boondocker, and so they gave us a little maple syrup, a little cute, I don't know, jug.
Yeah.
Really good. And then they gave us this thing. It's like a little packet about them and like a map of the surrounding area and like fun things to do. So, and then they just came in and chatted with us for like
20 minutes.
They're so cute. They're like, just stay as long as you want. You guys are not like, there's no pressure to leave really fast in the morning. So you guys like know your schedule whenever you want to take off. Totally fine. If you need anything, let us know. And yeah, welcome. We're like, wow, you guys are great.
Yeah, they were so
It
sweet.
was so fun.
We love boondockers.
Boondockers!
For moments like this. This is so fun.
True.
Okay, so we are currently driving to what's the state park we're going to?
pronounce it. It's
Franconia. Yeah, Franconia. That's how they pronounced it. So that's where we're heading right now, and we're driving via a highway. I also don't know. Cancamungus Highway. Super pretty. We're like right next to the river. Super fun. I've heard that there's like a lot of pullouts that you can go on like different hikes and stuff. We've already driven past a lot of them, and we're just kind of driving. I think Nick's probably just gonna keep driving until I tell him to stop.
Probably.
Which is probably, I don't know when will happen. Anyways, I'll take a few like scenic shots of what we're seeing because it's so pretty. The trees, it's like been a little bit chilly, so like they have different colors besides just green, which is kind of fun. So yeah, kind of fun.
We decided to stop at this little day use area past the, we're gonna go back and see the cool bridge, but you basically pay $5 to park and then you have all day access to this. It's quite windy and the river is really loud, but we're gonna go walk down here and a little bit over there and go see what's around.
Found some waterfall area. What a fun little spot. So they have this fun little walkway, and that way you can get, there's Nick, you can see the falls way better, and it's not quite as loud. So there's the road that we were like, wow, that looks awesome. And then we turned in so we could see this. There's Nicholas. Okay, so we were just at the Lower Falls recreation area. We decided to backtrack just slightly. Because there's this covered bridge that we wanted to see. It's a little too tall for our van, so we couldn't drive through it.
It's too short for our van.
Our van is too tall.
That's
what I was trying to say.
That's
Our van is too tall, so we cannot drive in it, but we're gonna walk up to it so that we can see it. And Nick is so excited, he's gonna cry.
It's gonna be so cool.
Also, we did pay for the whole day pass thing, and then we realized that,
You do not have to if you have a National Parks Pass.
yeah, so live and you learn, I guess.
It was only $5, so just make sure to read your signs.
We found the bridge. Look, there's people driving on it right now. So if you come over to the
Opposite end.
bridge, they have a bunch of different hiking spots. So like right here is the entrance for 2 different hikes. And then if you go down that way, they also have a fishing pier, and then I also think that they have more hiking.
So here's like that sign right there. I think that's the fishing pier, I believe. Or that's the covered pier with the fishing pier. And then down that way is more hikes, right?
So this is a fun area if you like want to be hiking. We may come back here in the next couple days as we're only staying like 30-ish minutes from here, depending on how much hiking we want to do.
Such a cool bridge.
Okay, so we drove for another like 2 minutes, and now we stopped at Rock Gorge. First, look how cute that little bridge is. We're gonna head over there right after this. But there's some no swimming signs, and we want to show you why. This is why there are some no swimming signs.
So we are now on the bridge from earlier. As you can tell by the cool little waterfall thingy behind us, the gorge. So this is the view from on the bridge. We have the cool little waterfall, and then if we flip around, we have this beautiful, serene, majestic landscape. And then if we turn a little bit farther, we have a beautiful Tyler that scares me sometimes. Anyways, what do you think, babe?
It's really pretty. I like this area. Okay, we're about to do Sabada Falls. It's literally 0.3 miles from here, so hopefully be very quick.
And hopefully we'll actually see a waterfall.
I mean, we've seen like the mini ones, but
We want to see one of the big ones. But it's so beautiful here.
it's so green.
Check out this like cool little walkway if I can get my head out of the way.
It reminds
so
us
pretty.
a lot of Oregon. When we were in Oregon in November last year, we took a waterfall tour and it was so fun. We loved it. It was one of our favorite things we've ever done, and like being in this like national forest area reminds us a lot of that.
We love national parks and we love,
National
I think we're
forests?
both like suckers for greenery.
Yeah. Sometimes. Because
we-
sometimes I just want the beach, and that's just...
We love it here.
Guys, we found the waterfall.
So we just saw this beautiful waterfall.
You can still hear it. Hopefully.
So yeah, the audio is probably crazy because it was so loud. But yeah, when we saw a ton of waterfalls in Portland, they were like really tall, but volume of water was not like super insane. This one's like pretty short, but there's like a ton of water that goes through it. So it was really cool. We like got to the bottom and it like basically was just the pool at the bottom, and there was like a little spillway off of a rock into it. And I was like, well, I know it's only like a 1/10 of a mile in here, but that's kind of lame. But then all the way up, like you can actually see the falls. So super easy walk slash, I mean, it only goes uphill for like 30 seconds.
It's like really quick.
So super cool, super easy hike for a really cool view. And it just rained yesterday, like a lot. So I think it's probably a lot bigger than it typically is, but
It was really
it was
fun.
awesome.
So yeah, we're excited to continue to do some hikes around here and let you know, like, if you're in New Hampshire, what hikes to do. This is one of them.
But yeah, this canyon drive, we'll like make sure that we mention it a couple times. I don't remember what it is now, but we mentioned it before. Super awesome. Even if you were just to drive through,
It's beautiful.
one of the coolest drives that we've done in the van, which is pretty cool. So it's nice, we were talking about it earlier, but it's nice to be out of the city, like more in the mountains, kind of like
Back
just
in
doing
nature.
the thing. So
The last,
We've loved it.
as I'm sure you guys have noticed, the last quite a few videos have just been us like in cities, like we were in Boston, New York, DC, which are all really fun. But like van life is made to be in nature.
So we feel really connected when we're like finally in nature. The city exploring is still really fun. It's just a lot harder, I think, in the van, but the nature stuff just like takes it to the next level. It's so cool.
And this is why we did it, was for experiences like this. So. Okay, we're at this random scenic overlook, just so y'all can see this. Look at that. What a beautiful spot. Okay, so we are in Franconia State Park now. We stopped at the Flume like visitor center just so that we could like chat with the people and figure out what to do around here. And we're currently at the basin. We watched a little video, we talked to someone, we're staying like just down the road, and she gave us a ton of things to like do and a bunch of suggestions, so we're pretty excited. The Flume, you have to like pay like 20 bucks a person to go in.
The Flume is like a hiking trail. So
Yeah,
like
it's
it
like a
has like,
2-mile loop.
I think it's like 12 different sites throughout the trail that you can see, but you have to pay to go into the trail.
Yeah, so we may do that a different day. Today's not the day that we're gonna do that, but we're excited to kind of see what this looks like.
It's gonna get cold.
Yeah, it's getting a little chilly, but I'm wearing Nick's sweater.
The water's so clear.
Yeah, this is way better water than where we were earlier.
So she was saying, the lady at the visitor center was saying that the reason the water is so like brown and gray and gross right now is because it's been raining so much, so it's getting all the mud and the soot and like all the soil from the trees, and like the runoff is all going into the river, which is why the water is like
Disgusting right now. But it's pretty over here. So apparently there's like this other area where you can go to like this like little baby flume. So I don't know if we'll do that.
Look at the tree.
That's crazy.
Like hugging the rock. It's so clear.
You can see everything. So right over here, that's the basin. We'll get a little bit closer, but
If I was hiking here, I would take a big old gulp.
This is the basin.
So look at the top of all these trees and how it's like just carved over.
Okay, so literally right around the corner from
The
basin is this.
The rock looks like it's been carved. Like somebody came in and just went with a big butter.
That's so cool. It's like carved right there and then right here. That's crazy. Guys, it's like a little fountain. Crazy. Wow. Look at this.
Crazy.
So this is what the basin looks like from the top. We were over there before taking some pictures. This is what it looks like over here. Kind of different, kind of cool. Lots of water.
Okay, so we just finished at the basin.
We're
This
walking
was
to our car right now.
yes. This is one of the cool, or I saw when I looked at the park. This was one of the first things that I saw, and it was freaking awesome. The water and the formations of the rock is insane.
Really cool, really cool.
There was one part where the water like flowed down and then it went into this bowl and like shot out like a fountain. It was so cool. So super random because there's a lot of randomness I feel like in this park, but it's so pretty and
I
so
think
gorgeous.
One of the other fun things is that there's so many like hiking trails interconnected everywhere. So like there, obviously the main part is the basin, but there's also like another trail that you can go on if you want to like actually go on a hike. We don't want to right now. We're hungry and ready to go to our campground.
But we'll probably do some of these, if not all of them. I mean, I don't know if we'll do all of them because there's a lot, but we'll probably do a lot of them tomorrow because Ty has to work off tomorrow. And there's a lot of stuff to do. So we have a ton of recommendations, a ton of things that we will probably be videoing and
Explore.
vlogging. So